Hey, my people. I have got to go live for a couple of minutes in order for me to get my cells from the TikTok shop. So that's what I'm doing. I'm actually timing it because this is not really something that I want to do, is go live unless I have a true topic, and I don't have one. So I am going to talk for a little bit until I can actually meet my quota. And I'm just being honest with you guys. Is there anyone here in the room with me? Kind of hard to see. Redeem for coupons. Hi, Chris. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. I never knew. Hi, JoJo. Hi, everyone that's entering. So, when TikTok first decided that they were, when it was lights out for a minute. Hi, everyone that's coming in. If I can't see your name, forgive me. Black Girl, Donna Ree, and everyone else that's come in. Hi, Rick James, too. But, when it was lights out for a minute, I had promised myself, I was like, oh my God, I had the opportunity to do X, Y, and Z. And now that time has left us, and now I have to decide which app I'm going to go on. And, everyone spoke about Lemonade and a couple of other ones, the actual Chinese version of this app as well. And I did not download that particular app, but I was told how nice it was over there. And I just had, so many regrets because I had been on TikTok for a minute, but just doing uploads for the most part because I'm not really a live person. I do panels every once in a while, at least I used to. So I was like, I blew it. People like really changed their lives on this app. And I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I do homeschool our children since they were in the first grade and they're in the ninth grade now. So I own a business, but I have my business in park for a minute because we're having a lot of stuff done, and I just paused my business for a second. So I promised myself that if this app came back on, that I was going to be the best Missy that I could be. I was going to go live every day. I was going to be affable to everyone. I was going to post and join panels. And I made all of these promises, right? So I lied to myself. I'm going to be honest, because I spread myself a little bit too thin. The book over there has me working like it's a job, but I have to admit they're paying coins, and they've been doing that for a minute, but they've changed me to literally having a job. I'm up like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning doing things over there on the book. So my husband is like, look, this is like a job. Like, you need to, if anything, get back to your actual job. Hi, everyone is coming in, which is my business, and stop playing around with the app, right? So now over here, I'm selling things, and thank God, my background is kind of in sales a little bit, kind of little, sort of. And I'm doing well with that, but now they're tying on different things. Like, now you have to go live for this amount of time in order to get this amount of money. And it's like, it's a lot going on. And I don't know that I'm not turning back into the pre-Missy before lights were out over here, because I'm still uploading, but I'm not feeling I'm not feeling the love from the lives, if that makes sense. Hi, Harry and everyone that's coming in. So I watch a lot of how-tos, and I have friends on here, like real friends on here, and they're doing well, and I'm happy for them. But when I watch, I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to do that either. I don't really, that's not what I want to do. So there's someone on here who I watch almost daily, and their main thing is that there is no such thing as being rich, and there's no such thing as being poor. There's just you're poor or you're wealthy. And that basically the construct is that we're made to believe that middle class is really a thing, and that rich is really a thing, right? But it all equals to time. And that we're basically consumers. Now, the way that I'm explaining it, it really might not make much sense to you, but as I'm doing these apps, it's making a lot of sense to me. Because what I'm noticing is that it's like working a 9 to 5, and I don't work. I mean, I work at home and I have a business, but I don't clock in with anybody. So this, while it's cool, and I like I told my husband, I have learned so much more than I did at the university and getting my degrees. I literally am enthralled by so many people on here from all over, just learning new things and just stuff that we were taught that I'm unlearning and learning anew. That's why I like TikTok. I love the learning aspect of it. And while I am in those classes and I'm listening to the people tell you, how to go live and stay in your lane and find a niche and do this, I don't think that's what I want to do. Hi, Martin. I don't know why you just stood out to me. How are you doing? So like panels, I'm all for, because it's more than one perspective. And we kind of do that over on the tube, right? But over here, it's about gaming, and it's about just different things. And there's a lot of clicks. It's like really clickish over here, So I think what I'm going to do, hi Mama Bear, is definitely invite people up. I was on a panel recently, and what I find, there's Social Smitty, who I love, right? Because he does panels, and he has the backdrop, and he has the question there, and he invites guests up. And it's not just one group of like-minded thinkers. There are people who have different mindsets and different philosophies, and I enjoy that. If everyone on the panel thinks alike, then what's the use? You know what I mean? So I went on a panel with a bunch of, I would say 20-year-olds, which is great because you can learn from anyone, right? I love to have old people at my table. I love to have middle-aged people and young people because you can learn from everyone. But everyone thought alike. And then their whole thing was just to be able to no, let me get a shot, to go against and rebut whatever it is that my mindset was. So it was fun for a minute, and then I was like, you know what? This is my time, and my time is valuable. I don't want to spend my time arguing with a bunch of strangers that really aren't teaching me anything. So I need to find out if I am going to be over here on TikTok. Number one, the WhatsApp thing is killing me with the DMs, right? And I'm thinking, You want me to call you on WhatsApp for what? You're not even liking the stuff that I have posted. What are we going to discuss? Air? Like I don't get that part. And then in regards to us actually speaking here, I don't mind if you guys come on and we have a panel. We discuss some things that, make sense. But I don't want it to turn into a big, just like, argument. I'm not in the mood to argue. I don't want to argue. Like, let's discuss things, and that's cool. But thank you for the follow, D. We could discuss some things and share some knowledge and that type of thing, but I don't want to argue with you guys. Like, why do we have to argue? Let me turn this light off. This is killing me with my glasses. Is that better, you guys? So, I don't mind inviting you guys up. I need at least a little bit of light. Let me take these glasses off. That might be better. I don't mind us discussing things, but does it have to turn into an argument? Does it have to be... I love pros and cons. I'm all about debating, but the arguing stuff, I don't argue at home. I'm not arguing with a bunch of strangers. So does anyone want to come up and we can form a panel and we can discuss whatever it is that you'd like to discuss? If there's anyone, put a 1 in the chat or either send a request and I'll bring you up. If I know how to. I'm just talking like I know what I'm doing on this app, right? But just let me know. Because I promise you, all the things that I said I was going to do, I did do some of them. I accomplished some of them. I started to sell things in my showcase and they're actually selling, right? So that's one good thing. The only thing that I can say that I haven't done, I haven't furnished them with my tax information. And I don't know if, like, my apprehension is that you're literally going to have, I guess, like either my EIN number or my social. And if we're not going to be around on this app, I don't know that I want to furnish that. So the money is sitting there, and it also is giving me a criteria that I must also go live. Go figure. The very thing that I said, not really sure if I want to do that. So, I don't know. Facebook, I don't have to go live. I just have to do certain things and the money comes in. So, I don't know. Is anyone here making coins on this app? Anyone? If you are, how you doing, Cameron and Maya and Eric and everyone else? I don't know. And then another thing that I noticed, I can't even see. I need my glasses back on, you guys. That people expect you to share out lives. Got it. That's what you guys do over here, right? I don't mind sharing out lives to certain people, but I'm not bugging 3,000 people to share out people arguing. So, especially if it's someone that I know, like a real friend or a real person that I know, and they're like, share out my life. I'm like, okay, I'm doing that because of what? Like, that's the part that I'm not understanding. And then I don't want to game. I don't know enough people on here to do gaming. And again, I don't want to ask for stuff. Like, hit the button, hit the hearts, tap the screen. You guys know what the protocol is. So I find that if you don't want to tap the screen, don't tap the screen. So that's what makes me think that, like everything has like something that might meet your personality, and this I'm not 100% sure that I've either number one found my niche on here, number two haven't just decided that I know I don't really care, but I haven't decided enough to not care to stop uploading because I enjoy uploading. But now they have this sliding scale and you have to go live. So I think the easiest for me would be to do panels or to invite guests up. Maybe, have a topic and we discuss it in a panel, and everyone has the same opportunity as I to get coins in their box, because you then would share your live out and your people would come over and give you coins that way. Does that make sense to anyone? I'm going to try and read because I just been talking here, but does that make sense? Versus me just saying, hey, share my live out, and I'm not talking about anything that you need to share my live for. Hi, Mr. Christopher Willie. Christopher Will. Hey, I follow you. Do you want to join me? Have you been live, or do you just upload as well, Christopher? Hi, Captivate Me. How are you? So that's basically where I am with this app. I enjoy uploading I enjoyed the selling because I love my little showcase, and like I said, I'm doing well with that. But now it's telling me that I also have to go live in order to get compensation. That part is a little off to me. How you doing, African World? Is that World Trade? I can't see the full thing. But some people on here that I enjoy, Social Smitty, love it because it's panels. I also enjoy it. There's a guy on here by the name of Exodus something. I follow him. He comes on like around 5 or 5:30, and he normally does Skywatch. So he has been talking about the UAPs and the different things that were up in the sky. But now he's also discussing other things that makes you, blows your mind. And when I tell you, like the Chicago Fair and about, what is it called? Titarian and the mud flood, I'm like complete. Yes, rest in peace to Dwayne from Tony. He's the original member of Tony. I was going to do that upload as well. And then when I looked at my thing, I'm like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do my live real quick before I cook. But rest in peace. I love Tony. And he was 64 years old? So rest in peace to him. Every week, guys, every week, these people are just like dropping. And I know people in my family as well. I'm not going to associate it with anything, but it's really, there's some strange things happening. Yeah, that's a sad one for me. That one and Angie Stone. Angie Stone took me out. I was like really taken out by that one. But apparently he developed, Dwayne, per Google, he passed away of cancer, bladder cancer, that I think he came down with last year. Do any of you guys, I'm going to say the letter R, and then I'm going to use the word mumble. Okay? So replace the first letters with that letter that I gave you, the letter R. there is a documentary on there, and I'm not going to say the name of it because I already got a little something a couple of years ago regarding that, but it's called Blank Suddenly. Will change your whole life. That documentary is showing exactly what they said was going to happen, even down to the planes. They said this was going to happen. And it's a scary thought because so many of my family members did the same exact thing. I didn't do it. My family didn't do it, meaning my immediate family. But you guys, like, we have to take care of ourselves, take care of our bodies, try and detox, because exactly what those people said, from the planes on down to just weird crap happening, is happening. And they were able to predict exactly these things. But that came out in 2019, December. So 2020, you guys, if you get a chance to watch, it's on Mumble, but think of the letter R to replace the M. And it's called Blank Suddenly. And it's a documentary. It'll change your life. Change the way you think of things. Change the way that you interact with your loved ones. I mean, it's just a game changer for us. But yes, a lot of people are developing from clots on down to the big C and all that. Hey, Toya, how you doing? Long time no talk to. Hey, everything good with you and your family? Did you see Rent? I was so shocked to hear about Rent. Life is lifing, but I'm grateful. Exactly. We're above ground, so yeah, that was so sad. You know, once I left that last place where we were together, he and we worked at the same place. So for a little bit, because I only stayed there for like maybe 6 months or so, and then I just stopped, working regular. But yeah, I was so shocked and sad. That was like really, really a shocker for me. Can you guys hear me? Because I just got a thing that came through. Okay, perfect. So again, there you go. Who's that? Baby Donut? How you doing, Baby Donut? Miami legend right here. Baby Donut, do you rap? Huh? Are you in the industry? Let me tell you what happened real quick, because I'm not going to be on here much longer. So I'm just going to speak in riddles, okay? There's a rapper, right? Who we all know, who we followed each other over there on the book, and I think on IG. But for whatever reason, like he just doesn't see it for me. Remember, my whole crew, Base Station, Never Stop, they're all deceased. No, but I'm familiar with Candyman. Okay, so you know Candyman is deceased. So that was my start into rap. I was infatuated with LL Cool J. Used to do rapping and writing raps when I was a kid, but was infatuated with LL Cool J, and I wanted to meet him. My mom took me to the radio station, and because he was here through Candyman, and he was going to be doing a show. Long story short, ended up becoming a rapper because of that, because Candyman signed me, and then Eric Griffin was my actual music producer. Candyman was, unalived, and we then switched it from Base Station to Never Stop Productions. But Candyman was the sweetest guy ever. And if you look at Rick Ross's documentary about the top 10 ballers in Miami, Candyman came in as number 2. So, like, money was never an object. Like, that's my start. Okay, and I was 16 at the time. So, the other person that was here and who is still here was kind of like a rival, but not in a bad way. Just, there's in the music industry, especially hip hop or rap. Hey, how you
Hi,
doing?
Missy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, I
Hel-
can't hear you. One
Hello?
second. I think I still have my. Yeah, I do. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I hear you perfectly. How are you? What is your name?
My name is Viet. What's your name?
Viet. My name is Missy.
Missy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Um, all right. So you're here just to speak, not to play any games, right?
So, actually, I'm trying to battle.
Oh,
It's
Viet,
up to you, though.
but you're exactly what I was talking about. So let me ask you a question. Have you been on this app for a while?
Yeah, I've been on this app for a long amount of time.
Okay, so let's say I'm going live because I'm kind of new to going live, right? So let's say, like at the bottom where it says gaming, it says something else and something else. I didn't choose gaming.
Hmm.
How exactly do I get gamers that come in and they want to battle? Like, how do I prevent that, or can you not?
You don't want to battle gamers, is what you're saying?
Right. Because, like,
You
I
have.
don't have enough people.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. So, all you have to do is when you choose the game, like you know how you're like you get on that page where like it says gaming, you change it to chat and interview.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. Wherever
Okay.
that section is.
Okay. Chat interview. Got you.
So you don't want to battle though?
You're like, so you don't want to run one real quick? I won't win. So do you? I mean, if we play,
Yeah.
will I boost up your score once you win?
No, it's just like a fun friendly battle. It's really like nothing.
That's so cute. A fun, friendly battle. Okay, let's go ahead. Like, how do we start it? I don't even know.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Viet, you have to give me permission to block words. It won't let me. Oh, okay. I got you, V. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Got
So
it. Wait, let me see. Let's see. I gotta just check my soundboard, y'all. Oh, there we go. Oops. All right, guys, double tap, double tap. On the backup, Alicia. I know, literally on the backup.
okay. So can you guys hear him?
Yeah,
He's
they can probably hear me.
okay. He's saying double tap.
Yeah.
And on the backup, whatever that means, y'all.
My
Double
ma-
tap.
my main account got they took it away from me yesterday.
Oh.
Unfortunately. I know Emmy, the main account is gone.
Okay, so let me see.
Yo,
Um,
Leonard.
Let me see if
Soon I'll unlock subscriptions, chat.
So you guys, can you double tap for me, please? I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, because it adds like 3 points.
Okay. So just double tap the screen. He's gonna win in a minute anyway, so just double tap and I'll get back to the story if you guys don't mind. Just tap, what do they say? Tapping is free? Free
Yeah,
99.
free 99.
So just double tap for me, you guys, if you don't mind. Tap, tap, tap. I know all I do all day when I go into people's chats is tap. Not for games, but just giving people taps because I don't actually, do anything else. So if you can tap the screen, I'd appreciate it. I have someone in a chair that has a one on it. What does that mean?
A chair and a one?
Uh-huh. Like
What
how
are.
you have three people at the bottom, one, two, and three. I have some.
Oh. So that's your top gifters for this battle specifically.
Okay.
So if
I
you
don't.
click on them, it has like a little score. So Baby Donut has a 3, so he tapped the screen for you.
Thank you, baby donut, for tapping the screen. I
Top
appreciate.
gifters. Yeah, thank you, Leonard. What's up, Abby? Welcome back.
Thank you, guys. Can you tap 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 for me? Mia, Vic Taylor, David. I know I'm not a gamer, but can you tap?
Potato Book, thanks for the heart me. Yo, the
I'd appreciate
tapping.
it.
Let's go, Potato. I'm on the alt.
Come on, guys. We can
Cold.
get.
I'm
We
getting
can
warm now, though. Bananaed
get going.
Abby. Permanently.
Thank you. Let's tap 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 tap.
But we're still here, though. That's all that matters. Follow my backup to my back. Follow my new backup now, guys. It's in my bio. I just created.
Okay, so if you guys can tap, I just learned something new. I muted Viet. If you guys can tap, 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 tap. He's gonna win anyway, but just oh good, thank you. 309. He has what? 32, I have 6. So I know 32 he's winning, but that's fine. Tap, 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 tap. I'd appreciate it. So look, while we're doing this, tap and I'll keep talking, okay? So this rapper who I've done shows with, who was our rival, if you guys are still in the room and still into my story. So I'm listening to him and he's up and he has a panel up, tap, tap, tap while I'm talking. And someone in the chat asked, because what he was doing was it was like a whole group of women. And what he did was he would bring one guy up at a time. So the guy, he was like, these are all single women. And just in the chat. I'm taking a bath, so I'm just listening. And he says, all single women, you guys come up and shoot your shot. So the guys would all come up and the girls would kind of, give the guy the cold shoulder if they weren't interested, or they would, talk to the guy. Well, someone in the chat stated, like, how old are these women? Like, are they grown, or what's going on? So I just simply answered someone in the chat. I'm like, I don't know if they're in their 20s or if they're grown either. Like, I don't know. Okay, I lost. But thank you so much for tapping. Oh, we had 559 taps. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So, do you know he actually looked down at the screen? The other rapper. Oh, you want me?
Thanks for the follow, Missy.
Sorry, I'm just trying to focus my camera.
Oh, okay. So he let me follow you too. Let me make sure I'm following you. Baby Donut. Follow back. Okay, so he actually okay, there you went. Can you guys hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Thank you. Okay. Long story short, out of all the hundreds of people that he had in his chat, because my name is actually my stage name. So he knows exactly who I am. And I was actually signed to him for a minute until my mom decided, no, I don't want that. He blocked me. And I'm like, okay, guilty much? So I can be kind of petty. I went straight to the other things and blocked him as well on everything. So to me, he's done. But really? I was answering someone else in the chat. So I don't know if he's embarrassed that he's on TikTok playing the dating game, or if it's really that much disgust. My people are gone. Candyman, who you emulated, he's gone. He's been gone for years, God rest his soul. My producer, Eric Griffin, Eric G, that I named Eric G. His name is Eric Griffin, though, from East St. Louis. He's gone. P-Man Sam from our crew, gone. Charles from Young and Restless, gone. Like so many. Kenny Brown, who's saying, why did you do this? Why did you do this to me? And the Miami Heat song, Can You Feel the Heat Down in My Soul? Who She Loving, all that. He passed away. All my people literally are gone. So I have a bunch of producers who are, they redo my music for me, and they do different, things that's really sweet. And I'm always being asked to go over to different places and perform, but I always turn it down because I just look at that as being a part of. Norberto is legendary. You are absolutely right. Norberto is and will always be legendary. Love him. I wouldn't have my lifestyle. I wouldn't have any of that. Well, I can't say I wouldn't, because again, my drive was to meet LL Cool J, and that's why I went to the radio station. But because of his sweetheart, you would never know that Norberto was who he was in real life. Just the sweetest guy ever. So I would have, yes, he was. And I don't speak on that. Because I just don't speak on that. But you're absolutely right. But that's up to the powers that be that handles that, because I don't know any of those people. Yeah, I know. And his daughter, who lives here, I let her know, the song Make It Mellow, when you hear the hi, that's actually his daughter, which I never mentioned her name because she's a private person. But that's his daughter when she was just a baby. And that's her saying hi and Make It Mellow. But yes, he was a very, very sweet guy. Would give you the shirt off of his back. I can remember the first time that I went to his studio, and because I remember I met him first. He introduced me to Eric Griffin, which was his producer. But Norberto, he owned Base Station, the actual club, and also Base Station Records. And Eric Griffin, who was from East St. Louis, and he's the one who did Triple M Bass. Both he and his cousin Tony, they were from East St. Louis and they moved here. Tony was out of our crew. He was the first one who passed away. He was off as well. Eric later on, Eric was around for, we did a lot together. We traveled, we did so many shows, and we had a great career. I did. And I could still have that career today, even if it's just writing. But I think I just have PTSD. When people ask me, hey, come to Brazil, bring your crew, give us your writer, come here, come there. My songs are playing in all over. And I just think about my people, you know, that none of them are here. And I just feel like that was like a lifetime ago. I've recorded since then. I did some stuff with he was Roberto was a very generous and a great person. Very generous. He was the first person ever, like, people have around their pools, they have Chattahoochee. He literally had the Mercedes-Benz emblem. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? Oh, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. He actually had the Mercedes-Benz emblem in his Chattahoochee in his driveway. And I was like, because I was just 16, I was like, oh my God, like, look at this house. Inside of his house, he had an aquarium that had piranha in the aquarium. And that was a sight to watch him feed live piranha. That was crazy. That was crazy. Here he had piranha fish in the wall too. Yes, he did. Oh, you were mentioning the same thing. Yes, he had piranha fish. Yes. To see that was absolutely like remarkable. Like I watch a lot of, back then it used to be PBS. Oh, Cynthia, you're so sweet. That is so sweet. You are going to make me tell a secret about someone. Oh, no. That's not is that my thing? Okay, no. I was about to say, oh shoot, I have to tell a secret. But thank you so much, Cynthia. I really appreciate it. That's so sweet of you. Congrats. Lit up friendship necklace and Missy Miss gift gallery. Oh, thank you so much. Daily Force. Cynthia, I need to bring you up here so you can teach me. I'm lighting up your gift gallery. Oh, that's what's going on. So you actually, you did my gift gallery? Said, come up. Are you at work? Okay, request. Accept. Why do I get so many things? Hey.
Hey, if you go to your box and shrink your box, it should just bring us up as two.
If I do what now?
Click on your box, and then when you click on your box and you see the settings, and do you see something that looks like a big box or like a crossroad, like a cross, like a T?
Let's see. No, I don't see that.
Okay, so when you click on your box, and then do you see like the little cog wheel, like the settings?
My box, I see one guest. There's an X there.
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
And
it's telling me something about talent shows.
oh no,
Okay.
not
Fun kid
no, not
guest.
the fun kit. Oh, at the top on the right hand corner, there's like a little cog wheel on the right, like for your settings. All right, click on my profile. Like when you go to your top viewers and click on my profile, and then in the right corner is going to be like three dots, and make me a moderator.
Okay.
And then when you make me a moderator, scroll all the way down and give me the access to manage guests, and I'll try to fix the boxes for you.
Okay. So for moderator, is that under settings?
So no, go at the top right hand corner and you see where it says there's 6 people in the room.
Right.
Click on that for your viewers. Click on that
Okay.
number, and then when you see my profile, click on my picture,
Okay.
And then there should be like 3 little dots or something like that. And it could say that you can make me a moderator. You see that?
Yes. Right.
All right. And
Yeah.
then scroll down and give me the ability to manage guests.
Just did it. Confirm.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you made me a moderator, right? Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix the boxes.
Okay.
Manage guests. All right. Settings. 2.
Let me see.
Okay. Now, let me see if I can make, you might not let me do it. Okay, so now click on your box. And when you click on your box, there should be like a little cross or a T or something let me see if I can shrink me. Okay. Now, it should be like a little like a crossroads or something like that. You see that? Well, I don't know. I guess it's big enough. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see this. This is the bad time of the day with the son in this bedroom. What was I gonna say? So listen, the thing that I had set up. Don't go yet because I want to ask you a question. The challenge that I had set up, did that actually was that met with all the things that you gave me?
No, you set a goal. So your live goal is that evening star thing up there, and you have 10 of those set.
Okay, so
So
why-
what? So click on my profile picture again. Go click on my profile, right?
Okay.
You see it has my name, it has my gifting level badge, my
Right.
level in your room, and you see where it says gift gallery on the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, so what I did was I do the same for you. So if you click on your name, you should be able to see your level, your team, your gift gallery. You see that?
Sorry, guys. Okay, now I see that T thing that you was talking about.
Yeah, hit the T thing. That should make us just side by side. It should. But if not, no worries. I think this is big enough.
Okay.
All right. So when you click on your profile at the top, your name at the top, that's going to bring up. It should say 3,172 followers. Whoever you're following, it should see your level, your team, and you see where it says gift gallery.
Yes.
Okay, so only thing I was doing was I was going through your gift gallery, and I'm lighting up your gallery, because when your gift gallery gets lit, then it helps to be able to push you out like into the popular like live. It helps you to be able to level up, because right now you're in the D5 league in the top 20%. So if you click on that, it'll tell you that you need how many diamonds you need or whatever, how many you need 85 more diamonds to reach it to the top 10% and to get 2 fragments. So 85 diamonds is like your gift. So it's like if I give you, let me see if I give you another gift.
You don't have to keep giving me gifts.
All right, so let's see, give you that. Let's see. All right.
You do not have to keep giving me gifts.
All right, so that's to help you. I mean, I'm just trying to help you level up. It's no problem. And then, so when people come into your live, the main thing you want them to do is send you the daily heart meal, send those team bracelets, like the live. So tap the screen to like the live and to share the live out. This is going to help push you into one of the popular lives. It puts you on the FYP. The gifting helps you to acquire diamonds, which also helps push you out to the FYP. So if your goal is to go live and to be a popular live and to reach more people, this is what people need to do when they come into your room. You can talk and everything, but you can't remind them. You can say, hey, you guys, Tap the screen. Share the live out, or depending on what you're doing, let's get it to 1K likes, so I could be in the chat. Like if I'm your moderator, I'm saying, okay, you guys, let's get it to 1K likes, right? And then as soon as you get to that goal, do you know how to use your hand claps and all that other stuff?
No.
All right, so at the bottom of your, down across the bottom, you see where it says enhance.
Yes.
Okay, click on enhance, and then
Mhm.
you see where it says effects.
Yes.
All right, so you see where it says sound effects.
Yes.
Okay, now you're gonna click on the sound effects, and then it's gonna bring up the hand clap, the clap.
Did you just hear that?
I didn't hear it. And all that other stuff.
Okay. So that's under, let me do it again. Edit. Get out of there. Okay, so laughter is just at the bottom now of my screen.
Right, it'll stay there, and if you want to take it off, mostly you keep it up there because you might want to do, like when somebody comes in the room, you would say like, "Hey, welcome in so and so," and then you might want to do like the celebration or the hand clap or whatever, just to acknowledge the people. So say it with ease. Just got the number 2 gifter badge, and you might say "Yay" or and do like a something. Thank you for liking live. Let's keep tapping up, you guys. Let's get to 2K. And then come on. And now your things are like growing. And then sometimes maybe people that follow me, now they may see me live. They may think I'm live. So they may pop in here thinking that I'm live. And then they may send you a heart me and do some other things like that. So you
Right.
want to tell, okay, now it is
So
getting crazy.
so when I
It's
know my son too.
moving.
I'm about to say, are you down south too?
You know I am. I'm down here.
No, I thought you were in
I'm
954.
no. Well, no, I'm in 954. Yes. True.
Right.
Yeah. But still, yeah, it's still we all in the same place.
I know, but I'm just saying it shouldn't be at the same time because we are in different areas at different angles.
I'm
I'm
west. You west?
I'm I'm south and yeah, because we're at the other house. The other house is empty.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, we're at the we moved like 2 years ago.
No,
So we need to try and do something with that one. It's just sitting there,
this
girl.
is this is Pat. Remember Pat Young, who we went to school with? This is his wife. I'm just telling Nova who you are.
So listen, when